Hi guys, Alexi Balian here. Tech design. We're creating game design, basically an asset, and this one's going to be specifically a sword for hypothetical game. Okay, so let's just go a quick intros how this started. For me, everything, all of our project is about analysis, and that's in relation to research. For me, the excitement was I'm a big fan of the Conan the King, Conan the Barbarian, a big Conan fan. So I'm going to do my version of Conan. This visual here is fantastic. It's from an actual film, the symbols and so on are there, types of swords and so on. So we always research, we analyze, we come up with all 5 designs down to 3, down to 1, depending on the assignment. In this situation, I went down to 1, which is this one. I further worked on it with the handle, the guard, and so on. Okay, so you can see this is my design, and basically I simplified it to be this. So at this point, let's look at it, and remember one key thing at this point is that we don't want to bring this picture in a PSD format, meaning Photoshop, in a Photoshop format into Maya. So we just want to take a screen grab, Command Shift 4 right now. Notice my crosshair here, and proportionally there it is. I'm working that way, horizontal landscape, it's the same thing. So this image right now is on my desktop, so I'm going to go into Maya and let's bring it up, and I'm going to bring this image into there. Okay, and there's a couple ways to do this. This was a box modeling technique here, and this is the this mesh method here. Whereas mesh tools, create polygon tool. So we're going to work on create polygon tool because most of you are completely comfortable. Let's say not complete, but you're very comfortable box modeling. But in this situation, maybe we'll use this method. Okay, so I'm saving this right now on my desktop, and my sword. Excellent. Okay, demo. And I'm going to change this to 7. I'm going to make a completely new file and start from scratch, as they say. Okay, Command N. Here we go. File new. And in this situation, I'll bring my grid, crazy grid in here. Way too many things going on here. Let's change my display quickly here. That was from my bouncing ball assignment earlier. So apply, that's better. Okay, cool. Regardless, here we go. Start with a simple surface, and wow, we have this on already. So there it is. If this isn't happening for you, I'd rather just hit the icon, and so we'll just go to Polygon Primitives and take out Interactive. So I'm just going to do this right now. F to frame it. Second, go in the channel box, get rid of the 10 by 10, change it to 1. Sweet. Now you can do the width here. You can type in, let's say, 12. Okay, and maybe 3 here. I have no idea, but proportionally, I think this is okay. All right, the other thing is I want to rotate this, E for rotate. A little nudge on the X here, and there you see it. The number is 19 in the positive, so why don't I change it to 90? Outstanding. And then just W, not out. I'm having fun with this, okay? So slide that back. It's going to be back here somewhere. All right, so what I'm going to do is apply a new surface on it, and right click, assign new material, Lambert, no reflections whatsoever. Call this BG. It's what it is. Okay, so Lambert, come in here under color, the little checker box, and bring in a file. The file is going to be on my desktop, okay? And the way I'm going to know, I'm just going to look at the time stamp over here somewhere. Let's see, Balian, where is it? Screen 235, it's 1201, so here it is. It's got to be this one. Cool. Open, and you're going, where is it? Press the number 6, and we see nothing, which is cool. This assignment is really about modeling your sword, unwrapping it. So for that reason, I'm going to use a certain methodology right now. Click on the planner view, planner mapping, and if you can double click, sometimes you'll get the option come up. If it's not, no problem. We'll come over here, go, where are you? And click on the option there, and bounding box, that's good. Which view is it? Actually, it should be Z, but that's okay. As soon as I did Z, that worked. Now, if you didn't do this, okay, so I'm going to just say this is the Beth mess. So you know I was looking at this. Look at the tripod, W. So this is Y, this is X, and Z is going towards you and away from you, okay? So as soon as I did that, it matched it. However, most of you may not remember that, so I'm just going to go to Object and Command Z a number of times. And I'm going to do it the hard way, okay? So you're going to come over here, UV texture editor, and you're going to say, whoa, I can't see a thing, Mr. Balian. It's okay. You can zoom in and out, guys, the same way as before, okay, in your viewport. So what I like to do is to bring my viewport here and see what I'm doing, okay? So this is another method. Sorry I'm going fast here, guys. UV, check it out. The minute I do this and bring it up, look at that. Right there. How sweet is that? Okay, so bring this over. That's done too. And I'm going to take this one down a touch, and you know, whatever, proportionally, so that works too. Okay, so you have this method and the other method. Now it looks to me that this is somewhat stretched. Okay, so I'm gonna say bye-bye to this. Okay, so I'll do this one more time for you guys. All right, and W, see ya. I'm gonna bring a planer in, and there it is. I'm gonna go to Control A here and get my poly plane right here. Get rid of the 10 by 10, change it to 1, frame that. Come on, F to frame, and again 1 by 1. Done. And I said something like 12, doesn't matter proportionally, I'm making it up. Okay, so just don't follow my exact method, depends on your design. Okay, E for rotate, and just a little rotation. Look at the I know it's red, so that's X, so I'm just going to go 90. Oops, easy right here, 90. There, it didn't go in. Return, done. W, move it in the background. Okay, so I'm here. All right, I'm going to call this my background, BG. Done. Go to Control A. Let's go to Lambert and add this image to it. File. Look on my desktop. That's where it is. Timestamp. Boom. Open. And we can't see it. We're going to hit number 6. Select it like this. And just come up here. And where is it? Create UV. And just click on the box. Okay. And here's what I'm going to do. It's the option box, really. So X is this way. Y is that way. So Z. Okay. Apply. There it is, walk away. Walk away means seriously walk away. Okay, so another thing, new territory for some of you if you haven't seen this before in my class. Right here, we're going to start using layers for this, okay? Boom, right here, check it out. Now if I go to, hang on a second, what's going on here? Save, and I'm going to call this geo underscore BG, background image, okay? So that's all that is, really. It's my background image. Press save, and let's see, I need to stay in object mode here for a second. If I hide this, didn't do it. Okay, no problem. I'm going to right click, add selected object. Cool. So hide, boom, excellent. And here I'm going to keep it as reference. So from here on in, I don't get to select this. How sweet is that? Okay, so everything we create, we're going to go into layers too. All right, cool. From here on in, guys, I want you to work in orthographic view, not perspective, front view. You don't know how to get there? Panel, orthographic, front. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so I'm just going to zoom in here. Sweet, look how crisp that is. That is nice. Okay, so that's my design, and really it's not symmetrical. There's going to be a lot of manipulation going on here. So I'm thinking one piece here, second piece here, the guard, the handle, pommel right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces easily. Okay, so let's do a new method. Edit, where is it? Mesh tools. Create polygon tool. Boom. Okay, so basically here you really need to plan out, and it basically is going to be every time I touch this is going to be a vert. Next point is going to be a vert and a segment in between, an edge, right? So I'll start over here. Okay, so I'm just going to go down here 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. So now I said to you guys in class that this is something you guys need to plan. Anyway, it's okay. You need to think in quads. Okay, so that means 4-sided faces. I'm going to come over here and knock it. And I know I'm not going to hit it perfectly, okay? No problem. I'm going to fix that in a second. Couple things. I'm not seeing this, okay? So what I'm going to do here, my animation timeline, where is everything? Okay, let's go to, okay, I'm going to see transparency here. I'm just going to go, okay, I'm missing stuff here. Alright, so let's go to display, heads up display, UI elements actually, range slider would be nice, thank you. There we go. Alright, I'm going to make this to 2 frames only, okay? 2 frames, boom. There's 1 and 2, that's better. Okay, at frame 1, I want this to be solid, right? So here's my sword, or I'm going to call this blade, like Blade Runner. Oop, not doing it. Why is that? I have no idea why that didn't change right now. Blade, I say. Anything? Nope. Okay, no problem. Won't bother you. Here, right click, set key. Right now it's solid. So if I go to frame 2, I'm going to right click here, set key. However, I'm going to change the transparency. Sweet. That's good. Okay, step 2 here. You'll notice that once I zoom in and right click and go to vertex, you'll see that there are 2 verts here. So it did not close too well. So if you guys ever worked in Illustrator, you know that these maybe need to be simplified. Okay, again. So what at this point, let me go to edit mesh merge component right there. Boom. Okay, sweet. So that's working. So at this point, you really, at this stage right now, you really need to plan out. It should be on a sketch paper, so these two will connect, this will connect, and so on. So I'm going to try to keep things in 4 if I can. Okay, here's the tool. Click once. If you don't see this, this is called the modeling toolkit. I noticed that in class, some of us did not have it already set up, so we're going to go to Window, Setting, Preferences, right down here, Plugin Manager, and what you want to do is scroll down here until you see letter M. There it is, Modeling Toolkit, bang, bang, check, check, and then close if you don't see it. Okay, so I'm going to add the Multicut tool right here. Okay, so I'm going to take the Multicut tool and just watch from here to there. And I'm just going to press return each time. Okay, take the easy parts first. 1, 2, boom. Right here, there. I said, come on. Here, and there you go, enter. Okay, so I'm going to come down here right now and I'm going to make one. And see how you can drag it? That's kind of nice, isn't it? Sweet. Come over here. Yes. And it's just going to come down here and you're going to look at that. Hover. It's giving you percentages. How cool is that? All right, so I'm seeing an extra piece here. I should have deleted that in the first place. So what? I'm going to do that right now. So you got to get out of this tool, just like most of the other tools, like you see here. So I'm going to right click and get my 2 verts here. And I'm going to merge that for now. Mesh tools, no, edit mesh, merge component. If this didn't work for you when you did what I just did, come over here and click on the option and change this range here. Sometimes you may need to increase it if it doesn't work. So you see here, it's 0.01. Cool. All right. So obviously I'm going to add more cuts in here. All right. I could do that. I can add the multi-cut again. I can come in here and say, yeah, we need to add a piece here, somewhere here, and then I'll just work with it. I can come down here. Pardon me here. Or let me get out of this if this isn't working for you. Escape. Whoa, that's kind of weird. Bye-bye. I can always use one of my favorite tools, insert edge loop. Why not, right? You just come over here and go, yep, right there. I need another one over here. Click and drag your mouse. Okay, so pop one over here that way, and then you can fix that afterwards. Okay, so this is simple, and it's really keep it blocking. Okay, don't get too caught up with the details. Right click again and let's go to verts, for example, W, and just come down here, for example. Right, how cool is that? Okay, this one, let's come on down, and you two down here. Okay, so it's not a perfect work right now, and again, you guys can spend time and fix all this, line it up, make it symmetrical, all that business. It's up to you. Okay, I can slide this over a touch. You can see here I'm going to need more cuts over here for sure. So here, 1, 2, and I'm going to hold shift. Let's see if this works. I'm going to press R, bring the 2 in like that. So you can also use your scale tool. So I'm going to take these 2 here, scale down a bit more. So nice and simple. And I'm noticing here, if I drew a straight line, basically here, these 2 are not aligned. So I'm just going to go W and bring them down like that. So you can actually use your grid here to work your symmetry. But if that makes no sense to you, don't worry about it. Okay, so I'm just trying to keep it symmetrical to some degree. So you can see here, I can bring these 2 down. Even though my drawing is like that, it's not perfect. Okay, I didn't do this in Illustrator. I didn't use it in Sketchbook Pro where I could be more accurate. This was done in Photoshop. It was fun. Okay, so that's nice. This piece is good. Object, and there, right there. Awesome. See? Boom, boom. I better give this another color, right? Where is it? Material attributes, and give me a color, my friend. Let's give it a... Nothing's working today because I'm animating. That's why. Okay. Okay, cool. Nothing working. That's okay. No worries. No problem. Okay, so I have my piece here. I'm going to come back. Let's go to perspective mode and see what we're doing. So far, so good. Okay, I can add another cut in here, but I'm going to save that for later. You can actually come in here, cut, and bring this part out. Actually, why don't I do that just for fun? Okay. Yeah, I could do that. Why not? Okay, let's keep going then. Let's bring our tool back here. Boom, boom, couple hits. Like that, multi-cut tool, and I'm going to cut, come across here, roughly, boom, boom, and I'm going to just bring it there. Now this part kind of is going to bug me because I'm a quad freak. So I'm going to say return and get out of this tool. And I'm going to add, actually, why don't I just cut across here and then come up? Yeah. Okay, why don't we do that? Here, come back this way across, like that. Enter. And then I'll just come over here and just come all the way down here. Enter. That's good. All right, I'm going to keep things on fours as much as possible, okay? Object mode, we're good. I better save this. And then I'm going to call this demo. Where is this? On my desktop, Maya Sword Scenes, cool. Demo underscore 01 underscore blocking done. Awesome. Good. All right, so quickly, let's extrude and have some fun here, okay? Perspective view, please. Thank you. Here we go. So these are just simply faces. Faces, I tell you. I can extrude out from the edges, but I'm going to keep your life simple by coming into face and just click here, double click, boom, boom, click here, double click, and all my faces are selected. Everybody here is quite comfortable with extruding, so why don't we just do that? On the blue axis, please. Thank you. There it is. Okay, so there it is. It's in. I'm happy. I'm good to go at this point. Okay, so we're going to go object mode and get out. Get out, I tell you. Okay, so we're going to do is texture this side and then mirror it afterwards. However, what we don't want is the faces inside here. So if you can remember that today in class, which I showed you this yesterday in class as well, this will be kind of cool. So see here, this is done, right? This is nice. Nice like that. Okay, so what I could do here, I can, because when I mirror it, I want this to be hollow. Same for my chibi guys, my animation class, as opposed to my design class. We hollowed out half of the face on the side of the nose. It's the same thing. You can't have anything there. So here, because I have this area as in sharp, I can come in and I can extrude out this part if I want or not, or I can take these edges, for example, edge. Let's go to edge for a second. There's many things you can do here, guys. You can come in here and do this. 1, 2, 3. Let's go about, yeah, why not around here? I don't know, just up to here. I'm not seeing anything. Am I seeing this? I'm not sure. So I'm missing 2. Boom and boom. So if I press W right now, I can actually tilt that in as in the blade. My blade is going in. That's kind of cool. I'm going to make that even sharper point. Look at that. So already light is, oh yeah, that's looking sweet. Oh, look out, people. This blade is going to be dangerous. Okay, so there, I'm going to come up a touch. I don't want to be too much. And so there it is. That's my sharp edge, okay? So looking at it this way, wow, that will cut. Very dangerous. So again, object mode and Command Shift S, number 2. Come on. Control Shift S, you guys, blocking, number 2. And this is ready for symmetry, I think. Let's just say that. Sim, enter. All right, so I'm going to stop in a minute. Okay, so I have this, okay, and I want to use this awesome tool here, okay? So this is the mirror command that I like. So let's look again. Y, up and down, X, this way, Z. I want to mirror the other side, right? Just for now. And again, you don't have to do this until after you texture because we're going to keep your life super simple. Okay, so if I was to do this right now, double click and go -Z, there it is, merge, merge, merge original, merge, apply, close, and take a look. Oh yeah, I have my sword. I'm good to go. Okay, so I don't need to do that at this point because right now I'm happy. Command S, good, saved. Command Shift S, and I'm going to come in here and do your first UVW unwrap, people. Don't say that in Maya world, you just say UVW. Unwrap is in 3ds Max world. So let's just go UVW. UV_01 point.ma. Okay, if you ever save and you can't save, guys, just do this for me. Okay, change it from ASCII to binary, and then it'll save for you if there's any issues. Okay, need to check my time here. What's the time, Balian? Oh my God, tell me I'm recording. I hope I have been. Okay, let's stop and yeah, 20 minutes. This is good. I'm going to stop here. Balian out. See you for part 2. Unwrapping next.